these my hands, stained black with blood and sin.
They are. You've done a whole lot of bad things. I get why, but yeah. This scene will be different depending on who it is you chose as your main character. Everyone has different dialogue with Oerstead.
What wickedness I've wrought, and all for what?
Akira has no sympathy for this guy.
Know what your problem is? You blamed everyone else. Said it was them, or gods, or fate that made you what you are. But it was you! Just you. Yeah, people can suck. We could be selfish, look out only for ourselves. But if you focus only on the bad, judge them at the worst, well, you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Yeah.
Everything else is just an excuse!
Maybe so. I sought out nothing good, expecting guilt, and just cause to condemn. Make ready. Your return is nigh. My magic wanes as life and time remaining ebb.
Yep. Without Odio, you're not alive. It has been sustaining you all this time.
Let not this memory fade. My words preserve.
This is an important last few words. His last soliloquy.
In every heart, the seed of dark abides. The makings of a lord, when watered well, with hate, sweet hate, she springs eternal. All tempting draught will drink of her again.
Yep. All it really takes is one
In
really...
every heart, the seed of dark abides. The makings of a lord when watered well, with hate, sweet hate, she springs eternal, sings.
All it takes is one bad day. Yeah, the Joker might have been right in this case.
All tempting draught will drink of her again.
Alright, time for everyone to head out.
Wish you were here, old man. We did what we could. And that'll have to do, right?
Yep.
I still have faith. One day the sun shall rise. One day we will greet a new dawn.
That's all you can hope for. That's all you can say.
Guess I'll have to pick up from where I left off. Looking for the next mountain to climb.
Good man.
Whatever happens, we'll survive. That's what we do.
About time we got out of here. I'm starting to get homesick.
And that's that. That's the end. That is Live-A-Live. The sun will rise on Lucretia, although there is nothing that's ever really gonna come back here. Alright. That'll do it. Barring some things with the last few episodes, I liked how this turned out. It gave me a little less problems than I thought it would. Although, I will admit, that third chapter, I'm not exactly eager to play that again. There go all the clouds. This is definitely one of those games where you have to play it at least once in your lifetime. I will admit it as much. The sun shines down on Lucretia Castle. Pogo's back to his home. Pogo is now a happy father. Yeah, apparently. So is Gory. Alrighty, here's Cube. There's Darth. Come here, big guy. Alright, there's Sun Tzu Wang. The reason why our students got killed. Seems like he's buried the hatchet, and Lee is taking up more students as well. There's sundown. This ending's a little different depending on if you manage to get Mad Dog through the chapter. Just like Odio is the only one of Odio's reflections that have actually managed to survive. After all, he's just a horse. Alright, there's Masaru. Another day, another training session. There's Sakamoto. Yeah, someone tried to assassinate him. Only for us to counter-assassinate him. The guy who did that. Because Ryoma Sakamoto actually was assassinated in real life. that's some alternate, there we go. So that's some alternate history right there. Gonna work on teleportation. And, of course, that didn't work. All's well that ends well. And there's all of that. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I think by the time this goes up, I should be in the middle of a few more projects. Hopefully I won't run into any more microphone problems with that. But who knows? Technology just loves to fail when it does. Alright, here comes everybody. Who's up first? Nope, that's our main character. As he demolishes the Japanese army. That should be Masaru. There's Lee. Against the Bountiful Heart. Alright, here is Orochimaru against Miyamoto Musashi as a zombie. Gonna have to get that over level just there. And here's Pogo against the King Mammoth. Norio Wakamoto was also the Bountiful Heart? Ah. I didn't know that. There's a Cube against Yurikos. Let's see, there is Sundown Kid. Funny, we don't get a chance to fight the Jaggedy Jacks anytime in the wilds. Run across the windswept wastes. Out in the sunset. Alright, Cube. Go take your look out on Earth. Saru. Why are you doing sit-ups on a building? Oboromaru. And there's Akira. The last grave. Some last salutes over to Lucretia. No matter how dark it gets, the sun will always rise. Yoko Shimomura, you genius, you. Keep on keeping on. There's the rest of it. After all, it only took us like 30 years for us to get this game. And most of it was not just because it didn't sell well, but also because every single chapter had a different character artist. So just negotiating all the rights between those, ugh, that's a friggin' pain in the ass. And all in all, glad it came out. Now, if they could actually make a few other games a little easier to get to, like Xenogears or other games like that, we might have something here. Alright. There's that. Let's see, final thoughts. Might just have to shift cameras if this one keeps giving me more crap. Yes, this is supposed to be a newer camera, and if the audio is not going to work with it, then I'm not going to use it. Korea. That's for the Korean translation. Yeah. It's for Singapore, Taiwan. I believe that's for some of the Chinese translation. I could be wrong. QA. The playtesters, gotta love those. I tried getting my hand to be a playtester once. They never got back to me. And this was when I used to work at Nintendo. The sales division. Merchandising. The PC, for the PC port. E-store, marketing. I wouldn't think there'd be a lot of merch for this game. And really, it's just, I got nothing left to say about this, but just to comment on the credits. Media and Arts Business Division. There's the Music Entertainment. And there's the Legal and Intellectual Property. The guys responsible for taking down a whole lot of these videos around the time this game first came out. Because apparently Square Enix is very, very, very liberal about warning you to take down videos of their stuff. Ugh. Title logo design. It's a pretty good one. The Masamune, of course. It would be Masamune. NOA. Old Stomping Grounds. Nintendo of Europe. Here's an Unreal Engine. I tried doing a few things with Unreal Engine. Maybe I should try experimenting with it again. The third-party stuff. Historia. See, an HD 2D remix. And Square Enix. Or am I going to be doing a bit of stuff with them next year? To all our players, old and new fans alike, thanks for playing. See ya, Space Cowboy. And with that, it's about time we head out. Later.
Have no doubt, I'm in control. You may think chasing ghosts